This is your December money reading, guys. Let's check in and see where your Skrilla is for the month of December. So, like I said, in every reading, Libra, ain't nobody getting nothing from me. Like, seriously. I think they having a potluck at work, and I'm not even getting into that, right? I'm trying to save money and cut back on work, you know. So in order to do that, I'm being like Scrooge this year around. Like, I probably give, my kids a couple dollars, and, I love the decor, Libra, but it is there for me when it comes to spending. There we go. So let's see what we got here. For you guys, you got the Empress here. Leo, you are handling like literally your finances, with grace. I feel like for some of you, you're not in competition with nobody. You may even be spending some money on yourself in the beginning of the month here, or in the month of December. And for some of you, you could be saving up because, you could be having a baby, with the Empress here. So, this is, I don't know, this is what am I feeling here with this, right? I feel like some of you could be creating something, but, and it could be in theater, of some way, shape, or form, or something that's building the body, in some way. So some of you may earn money through something like that, but you're embarking on something new for some of you. Damn it. And you're doing it with grace. So if you're working on something, you could be taking your time, because here's Temperance right here. Like, I just feel a graceful energy about your approach to where you're putting your money, or how you're going about setting up any future endeavors here, okay? This was a tower that flew out, but I really wasn't really pulling cards. I'm putting it back in. So some of you could have had, some type of disruption in your finances since it wanted to fly out on the floor. If it comes back, then, the energy may have been around you at some point. But for now, I don't see any turbulence here, Libra. I see you balancing out your money, balancing out your approaches to what it is that you maybe want to, your future endeavors, so to speak, and really like taking your time at it. So again, you got the Empress that came out here, which is a beautiful energy, right? It's fulfilling yourself with something. I do feel an energy of somebody feeling good right now. You got Temperance here, all about balance and restructuring things. And, some of you could be revisiting ideas from your past. You could be just thinking and, brainstorming, ideas right now as far as like where you want to see your money, what you want to invest in, what you're willing to put out, what you're, want to come in, type of energy. You could be reconstructing, the way you view money, the way you're handling money. Some of you could have opened up, businesses like dance studios, or maybe some type of nutritional supplements or something like that. Nevertheless, whatever it is that you're doing is causing some type of change and transition, because you have Death here. So whatever this change is, you could have left the job, left a career, maybe ended the business and started a new business. But you got the Nine of Cups, right? In the World. Ooh. All right, so listen, you're transitioning into some type of change. I mean, if it's major, because you got the World that popped out here. So this change with this Death, which is, the major, right? This change was that must needed kind of a change. Like, this needed to happen to bring balance in your finances, or balance in the way that you make money. For some of you, this change that you've brought forth for yourself, Libra, coming into this month, and probably even going into, of course, like the new year, it has brought a fulfillment to you, because you got the World here, which is all about completions, fulfillments, changes. Huge energy on change here with the World and Death. Huge energy of something fulfilling you with the Empress here. And you also have the Nine of Cups here. And you also have the World. I mean, God darn, talk about, feeling good about something. So some of you are feeling really good about something when it comes to your finances or how you're handling it. Shit, this is, amazing. Like, God darn it. Like, I don't know. Like, with the Empress here, it's like, God, it's like the Empress, fulfillment, having what you need, nurturing yourself. And you got Temperance here. This is like balance and peace and, just goodness, right? And then you got death that kind of comes in here, but shit, this is going to come in, if you need change. I'd rather see death than the tower, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least death comes in a little easier with the change, right? It's like a much needed change. It doesn't necessarily, like cause you to get something repoed or something, not that turbulent energy that just comes in and just, fucks everything up, for a time being, to prove a point. The universe was trying to prove a point. With death, it's not coming, it comes in a little slicker, right? Silently, so to speak. It kind of comes in and change things, sometimes even from within. Nine of Cups, this is, wish fulfillment. So some of you could have transitioned into, a world where it's like, look, I'm tired of this everyday struggle. I need more. I need life to be good to me. I need to feel, what I do, when it comes to my money, every day. You got Judgment. We got, God dang. You got a lot of majors here. So that's telling me that, you guys got change coming in on so many levels here when it comes to your finances and how you go about it, right? With death here and Judgment, you could have had something that came up for review. You could have had to like revisit something. And again, this could be like how you viewed yourself, how you view your finances, and how you view the world. Some of you took a time out and made a huge transition and change in your life, which has brought you, a completion of a cycle. This could even be like, long money, like that Ten of Pentacles energy, like investments, breaking family curses when it comes to finances, and just really bringing in like more, more of what, flows better with you, like your divine spark, because you got Judgment here. So you got a lot of universe cosmo energy here because you got all these majors. You got Judgment, which is all about fairness and balance and things wrapping up, and coming back to you, reviewing like things like, going and looking like, damn, is this what I want to do until I'm 100? Probably not. So let me change my world, right? Let me change my circumstances. Let me, create, what I want in my world. Shit, for some of you on your own, and it went smoothly. I don't feel like, for some of you, this was an abrupt change, like a job loss, or anything like that. This is like, kind of one of those things where you were, spirit man spoke to you, or the universe spoke to you, was like, psst, Libra, I need you to kind of like make this change. And you were like, oh, I hear you, universe. And then the universe was like, yeah, because if you don't, then I'm gonna throw you a tower and make you do it. And then, we're gonna have to go through those type of feelings. So I feel like you took heed to, the universe speaking to you, asking you to review the way you look at money, finances, and even what you do for a living, right? Let's get one more and then we'll move on to our next deck. So lots of changes and transitions here, but they seem to be for the better. Exactly. So you got Four of Wands here. So this is celebration and this is excitement, right? Like I said, like for some of you, I don't know if there's a feeling of goodness here. You got the Four of Wands. For some of you, you could have gotten married and this could be causing some changes to your finances, but I don't see where it hurt. You got the Two of Wands. So some of you could be making plans. Some of you could be trying to make decisions because the Two of Wands, this is a little crossroads, right? And you got Judgment here. So you could be making a decision on your finances, in reference to where you live, where you work, changes possibly, to your stability, overall, right? But you want something exciting here, Sag, because, you're not just, I don't feel like for some of you this time around with Judgment here, you want happiness in what you do. So no more taking jobs. If this shift ain't right for you, some of you are like, yeah, I like this job, I like this money, but the shift sucks. I can't stand staying up all night, right? So you're looking at this and saying like, is this the way is this going to work for my life, for my health, for my beauty if I'm up working all night, even if the money is, hitting you, right? You know, you're like, nah, been there, did that. Nah. All right. What other messages for Libra? Switching gears. Hello. So yes, you're making changes, right? Life review. That's what this is. You got gears here. This is switching shit up. You know, really saying like, been there, did that. Don't like the way it feel. Don't like this job. Don't like living paycheck to paycheck. No, 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 no. Let's end this now with this death card. Let's end this shit now, right? While I got the time, because you got Temperance here being very patient with you. Let's end this now. Some of you are saying, while I have the time, you know, to change my world. Because here, you got the world here to change my world. Like, you guys are doing this on your own. Like, the universe is here guiding you, but a lot of this is you recognizing, you know, that you need to make this change, you know, because for some of you, you're being nudged to do so. So with these changes that you're making, Libra, it's bringing in that cash flow, right? It's definitely going to take a little hard work from you, going to take a little planning for you. It's going to, you know, it's going to require some assistance, but I feel like you're like, okay, you know, because you want to switch this shit up. You want to switch gears now. You're ready for a change. No more punching time clocks, right? No more somebody telling you when you can go on break. You got anchor here, right? You got, okay, so, you know, that could be, you know, some of you could have felt stuck. You know, that's probably why you've made these changes, right? Some of you could have had some blockages, you know, in your money, you know, that was maybe causing you to juggle, you know, things at home, or just making you look at it differently. Like, I don't feel like there's a true energy here of really anybody hitting rock bottom. But I do feel like for your money, for some of you in the month of December, you know, your home life could have caused, you know, you to maybe, you know, switch some stuff up, you know, maybe switch gears a little bit. Like I said, you know, you could have been stuck a little bit if you had to, because you got the 4 of Wands here. So something in your environment, relationships, or something like that change for you, Libra. It could have caused some small blockages there, but, you know, you're just was like, yeah, it's not going to stop me though, you know, because you have the world here. So whatever changes happen, like, you was like, it's cool. I'm gonna roll with this shit. You know, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna show, you know, myself, the universe, and anybody else who's watching, you know, that I can make this happen. So yeah, you got skull. So for some of you, this was a rough patch. Like it literally says, you know, borrowing money, or, you know, maybe being a little low on cash, you know, but I feel like, you know, this didn't last long. The card says, like, some of you could be healers, you know, some of you may be, you know, maybe out of work, or may not be working at this time. Maybe you just left a relationship, and so, you know, you're kind of resetting yourself, you know, putting yourself, you know, back out there, you know, switching gears a little bit to release some money blockages when it comes to your cash flow. But it's okay, you know, we all have blockages, you know, every now and then, shit that comes up or circumstances that change, Libra, but you're transitioning into a better place, a new cycle too, you know. So, you know, nothing like seeing the world here, you know, 9 of Cups, like, you know, and stuff like that. Like, you know, if I'm coming from a stuck place, you know, because you got skull here, you know, I mean, what better place to be, you know, but, you know, in this 9 of Cups energy, because this is good energy. It's really good. I like it, right? It's having what you need. You know, it's your wishes. It's fulfillment. You'll be okay. You're okay. Forget what they heard, Libra. You're coming out and you're changing your life. You're changing your world. Oh, look at the little tree. So you got this tree here. Yes, you're growing, right? This is financial growth. This is things working out for you. You know, coming into fruition, it says. Like, you know, being abundant from, you know, maybe a tough energy for a minute, right? Some of you could work outside. Some of you could be going into business, you know, with your family, because you have the 4 of Wands here and you have this tree here. Some of you could be traveling. And for some of you, like, you know, it's like for you, it's like you really don't want to wait. You know, you got Temperance here, but for some of you, you want your stability now. You want to be set and you want to be grounded now. And so you're making the decisions and the necessary preps to do so. What a strong reading. Determined, like a motherfucker too, right? And taking your time at it. That's graceful, right? It's just flowing, you know, Libra. That's that air in you, right? That's that air in you, that balance, that, you know, you're just like, this situation is here with my money, but I have control over this, I have control over this. I'm going to end this lack, because you got death here. I'm going to end these money blockages, these rough patches, these hard times, you know, these little turbulent energies that like to visit us every once in a blue, Libra, and you're going to switch up the gears and change this shit up. You're going to fire right back at the universe. Ping, ping, ping. Soon as the universe starts throwing those meteorites at you, you're going to be sitting there with your ray gun like, poop, 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 poop. Get the heck out of here. I know. That's what you're telling the universe right now, man. Get out of here. I've been here, did this. I'm not doing it again. I'm watching my money. All right. You got, I am generous. So you got 24. So some of you could be seeing, you know, 2s and 4s or the number 24 a lot. But, you know, listen, you're generous, you give, you keep the scales balanced. That's all right. That's why, you know, the universe is sending you in like, you know, something new here, right? Switching stuff up for you, you know, to make this work in your favor, right? Because you got judgment here. It's working in your favor. This is a reward for you in the month of December. You know, some of you, of course, could be getting gifts. 66. It's a 12, it's a 3. The divine is working to balance out, you know, your money, you know, in December. You got 24, that's another 6. You got 24 at 6, you got 66, you know, so you may be seeing 6s a lot, but you have a lot of balance coming in here, right? And the card says, I am positive. So Libra, if you're in a rough place right now, stay positive. You know, it's going to work out for you. As long as you're working towards it, it's going to work out for you. You got 111. That's the divine. That's your creativity. That's your spark. Put in a plan and watch it flow. Just flow on with it, Libra, right? Take your time, just like you're doing, right? Because you're doing this. You're going through whatever these rough patches are with your finances right now gracefully. You ain't flipping the fuck out, right? You're not picking up the phone. You're not worried about, you know, bill collectors right now. Like, you literally just like, yeah. When I get it, you'll get it. You know, so I like that energy about you, Libra. Like, I mean, why not? What other way would there be to do it? Like, right? I mean, well played, right? You got 17. This is, I am independent. Yeah, so some of you may have freed yourself up from something. It could have been a relationship or a marriage, right? And it may have caused like maybe a little bit of a timeout, you know, in your finances and the way your money's coming in. But with 17 here, that's the star card. Here's your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, freedom, you know, blessings, you know, cosmic, you know, guidance is here for you with the 17. And some of you may be seeing 17s, right? All right, let's get it. At least one more. All right, got number 20. So this is a 2. All right, so you could be seeing 20 is a lot. So let's see. Let's go through our numbers again here. So we got 24, Libra, in case y'all want to play the lottery. You got 66. You got 111. You got 17, and you have 20. I am harmonious. I know you're harmonious right now. You know, because you came into this reading as the Empress, right? You just slid in this financial reading. Like, you're handling this like with life experience, like what you know. I know that times are going to be hard. I know that I'm going to have to, you know, work hard at this. I know that nothing lasts forever. So why even be bothered, you know, if my money is not coming in exactly the way I want it to right now? Because eventually it's going to balance itself out and I'm going to be right where I want to be. And I'm not worried about it. Libra, you're not worried about it. You legit are not worried about it. Very nice. You guys have growth coming in here. You have abundance. You have, you know, financial, you know, support here. This tree got a lot on it. So there's a lot coming in for you, right? But you just gotta, like, you guys got a slow patch right now. Some of you may have had to take loans, right? From others, right? But that's cool. You know, 5 of Cups. Yeah, you could have taken some loss here with this 5 of Cups. You could have had to borrow money, like I said, with this 5 of Cups. That's possible. You know, had to get a couple loans to get yourself back on your feet. No worries. No worries. All right, what else for Libra? Okay. We got the Emperor. Ooh, right. Like, you're taking charge of this with the Emperor here, right? You're not scared. You're not scared of any financial setbacks or whatever. With the 2 of Coins here, you know, setting your priorities, like, you're doing what you have to do. You know, you're taking leadership over your life, over your finances, over your career, making these changes, and you're accepting what's coming in with grace, whether it is, something you were expecting, something you were planning, or even something that was maybe unexpected. Two of Pentacles, could have been juggling at some point with your finances, but nevertheless, right, you balancing them suckers right on back out again. Just give it a minute. So you got the Five of Wands. So for some of you, if you could have lost money, due to like some type of relationship, with someone else, conflict's over. The Five of Wands, there could be some friction here. Friction, some struggles, like I said, maybe even some setbacks. But your next card out was the Ace of Cups. So, you guys are ready. The aces, this is a new beginning, putting you in a space of love. It's beginning phases, because, this is an ace. So it's just starting, but it's being handed to you. So aces, that's the universe, saying, here you go, Libra. Like, this is for you because you're ready. You've done the work. You've made the sacrifices. You've done it all, Libra. So this ace is coming to you, family. And look at this cup. It looks rich. It's red. It looks juicy. So, you got something nice coming in here. You got the Four of Cups. So for some of you, maybe an energy like when you get this ace, don't be arrogant, right? Don't be wasteful. Appreciate what you got. Be grateful. That is not for all of you, but it could be for some of you. You could have been dealing with somebody who was like, because you got the Two of Cups that just came out. Some of you could be going into like partnerships with somebody, and that's all fine and dandy. And this could be somebody you're married, to, or in a relationship with. Some of you may be starting a business together here because you got this ace here and you got the Four of Wands over there too. There is a celebration in finances here as well with that Four of Wands, right? For some of you, you could have married, and, come together and combined your finances because you got the Four of Wands here and you got the Two of Cups. So this is some type of like perfect partnership in some kind. So whether this is you getting married or getting into a relationship, y'all both got money, or it's just coming together and it's working out perfectly, for your finances, maybe selling a house, moving in with somebody who could have sold a house and now, merging, it's with somebody else and it's working for you. For some of you, you could have put off love because of your finances, because I do see that here. And so be it, right? Because you got this, this Ace of Cups, like, because like right now, it's almost like some of you are saying like, I'm ready for love now. You got the Two of Cups here. So it kind of came into the reading like out of nowhere, so some of you could have, kind of put that on the back burner because with this Four Cups, for some of you, if you've had offers coming in right now, you could have been like, no, I'm working on my money right now, right? I got these Four Cups, that's enough. I don't want any more on my plate right now. Let me work on my money, and I'll let you know, that the Two of Cups here when I'm ready to date. Because as of right now, for some of you, your goal is not relationship, it's legitimately like working on money. Like for some of you, you may be emotionally ready to get back out there and date. I feel like, but for some of you, you're kind of just like, no, it's going to get in the way and it's wasting my time. All right, what else? Let's get one more for you, Libra. Let's get one more. One just flew out. We're going to take that one, but we're going to get one for the road. All right. So, what do we have here? We have here the King of Swords and we have the Eight of Swords. So, exactly, right? But this King of Swords is like, look, I am capable of love. Some of you are like literally telling somebody I'm capable of love, right? But right now, this is kind of like a head over heart, kind of a thing. Like I need to work on, me for a minute, right? This is that sword, and it's like you've made the decision to say, I'm gonna work on me right now because I don't want nothing getting in the way of my money. You got the Eight of Swords here, Libra. This is self-doubt. This is definitely feeling trapped or feeling like maybe, you may not have a way out. But here, I don't see, I don't feel like that devil energy here. I feel like I feel like because of the fact that you haven't doubted yourself, that there's, your confidence, it's just kind of made a comeback, so to speak. May have had some difficulties before, possibly in a relationship, but I do feel like you guys are coming back from, a place, where, it's just like love lasts, money now, dating later, working on foundations now, So in the month of December, with grace, Libra, you are working on, your stability, your finances, your money, and with the help of the universe, and your discipline and your patience and your understanding about how life can fluctuate when it comes to money, finances, and circumstances, I think the universe is like, well played, Libra, and here's the world for you, right? The decision has been made. The universe made the decision that, it's time for your world to change, when it comes to money. So, again, congratulations. Happy holidays, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your money reading for December. Like and subscribe to the video. And I will see you guys in January. And we will see what's going on with you and your Skrilla baby. All right, guys. Have a great stinking day.